G'day everyone. You know, today I'd like to talk about something positive. I'd like to talk about how reading is changing my life. Now, reading is very good for the brain, it's very good for the mind, very good for the soul, very good for your just mental health in general. And I believe, everyone should be reading, and it's really changing my life. It's a much better way to become more productive than sitting on social media. Like, I found an hour and a half before bed of reading is really helping me a lot. Like, my vision's opened up more, my mind is just becoming more clearer, And basically, with reading, it's really makes you open up to the world and think, wow, so much knowledge out there. Now, I read a wide topic of books, whether it's yoga, personal development, music. When I studied in my undergrad, I did read a fair bit of music and academic textbooks, which is good. But since reading stuff on personal development, which is the topic I'm on now, and business topic, it's helped a lot, and it just really clears the mind. Gets rid of of all the distractions in the mind, because we hear so much crap on TV these days, on the news. The internet's all full of junk and garbage. Whenever you read MSN, which I don't, I stay away from that shit. And it's like, it's so rewarding when you finish a book, and you just feel, I just get that like good feeling within myself, like, wow, I've just finished a book, it's an achievement. Also too, like, if there are some books that I'm struggling with a bit, I'll put it down for a couple of days, 2 or 3 days, and I'll come back to it, and I just find like I come back to it fresh. That's just my strategy. If you have a strategy different with a book that you struggle with, leave your comments down below and let me know how you cope with a book that you are struggling with. And I say that because I like to just come back to things fresh in my mind, And in the beginning, when I was starting to think, wow, I need to read more this year, it was a struggle for me. And it's just practice. You just got to do it every day. You just got to do it. And my number one advice I'll tell you all is get rid of the phone. Alright? Turn the phone off, or if you got it on, put it somewhere away from your bed or somewhere away from you. Like, if I'm reading on the train, I'll have my phone and I'll have like my headphones on, and I'll have like some like motivational music, and I'll have it in my pocket, so it's not sitting in front of me. Don't sit the phone in front of you. It's a distraction. Goes for anything. It's a distraction, that thing. If I'm reading at night, I've got a Samsung tablet, and I'll just play music from it. I don't have any calls on it. I don't have any social media apps on it, so I'm not distracted. So that's my number one advice for you all, is just don't have the phone near you. Now, reading, I like to read on basically, I read on my tablet, and I read hardback books as well. Now, books, I'll get them in the second-hand shop, or I will, buy them in a bookshop if it's really good, or tablet, or on the Google Play. I have used a subscription service called Scribd. That's pretty good. And also too, I think audiobooks are good at times if you're driving. Everyone's different with their reading. And I'm saying this because it's really changing my life, and it's helping me with new ideas in the world and to be able to think clearly. You know, it's it's such a fucking amazing thing to read instead of sitting on Facebook scrolling through, people's glamorous selfie photos, Instagram, whatever. And it's like, when I read, I just feel good in my health. And that's what I like. I fucking love it. Like, when I was a kid, I tried to read as a kid, right? But I would just get so agitated, unstill. And as I've gotten older, I start to realize reading is helping me. Now, if you've ever had problems, where you couldn't sit still and read, leave your comments and tell me how you overcome that, and how you trained your mind to read books. Because when I went to school, we would get given a book in English class, which I thought was just garbage, complete garbage. We were forced to read it, and I couldn't break down like a simple task of reading. So say if you're beginning to read, you might say, okay, I'll read one chapter of this book a night, and I'll put it down, and then 2 days later, maybe a day later, you'll say, oh, I'll read 2 chapters. So you're constantly challenging yourself. See, we were never taught to do that, or speed reading. So these are the techniques I've picked up through my journey, and it helps a lot. And that's what I wanted to talk about, the benefits. Like, it's amazing, and your mind is, you're just thinking so much better. Now, when you read, obviously the type of book you read needs to be good, because yes, there is a lot of crap written out there by authors that have no idea what they're talking about. Yes, I can agree why people chuck those books away, and I wouldn't bother. Like, there are certain genres I won't read because I know it's all bullshit, but when you read something like how-to or personal development or business, music, even I'll occasionally read non-fiction novels occasionally. I'm not a big non-fiction reader. I'm more into like real life books, like yoga. But there are people out there that only just read one type, and I try to expand my horizons with books. So yeah, I thought I'll do this video today. Slightly different than the usual. I've got some more clarinet repertoire coming out. Working on a new composition on Dorico that I'll be posting up maybe in a couple of weeks. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, leave your comments down below, turn on the notifications, tell your friends about my YouTube channel, Stephen Shields, and follow me on social media. Peace out, stay cool, stay healthy, keep reading. Cheers.